Coffee is a product of nature's remarkable botanical processes, cultivated from a species of flowering plants in the Coffea genus. The two most prominent species that fuel the global coffee industry are Coffea Arabica, and Coffea canephora, Robusta, though other lesser-known varieties also exist. The characteristics of these plants, ranging from their growth requirements to their flavor profiles, play a crucial role in the final coffee experience. The coffee plant. Structure and growth. The coffee plant is a small evergreen shrub or tree that thrives in tropical climates. It can grow up to 10 meters, about 33 feet, in height but is often pruned to a smaller size for easier harvesting. The plant has dark, glossy leaves and delicate white flowers that have a jasmine-like scent. These flowers bloom once a year and give way to small green fruits, known as coffee cherries, that take several months to mature. Key parts of the coffee plant. Roots. The plant's root system anchors it in the soil and absorbs essential nutrients. Trunk. Stems. The main structure that supports the plant's leaves and branches. Leaves. These are responsible for photosynthesis, converting sunlight into energy for the plant. Flowers. Coffee flowers bloom only once a year, signaling the beginning of the fruiting process. Coffee cherries. The small, fleshy fruits that contain the coffee beans, seeds. Arabica versus Robusta. The two major varieties Arabica coffee, Coffea Arabica. Arabica coffee is considered the superior variety, known for its mild and complex flavor profile, often with notes of fruit, sugar, and sometimes floral undertones. It accounts for about 60–70% of the world's coffee production. Arabica plants thrive at higher altitudes, 2,000 to 6,000 feet, typically in regions like Ethiopia, Colombia, and parts of Central America. They require cooler climates and well-drained soil for optimal growth. Plant characteristics. Arabica coffee plants are more delicate and susceptible to disease and pests, making them harder to grow. Flavor profile. Arabica beans are known for their smoothness, acidity, and a broader range of flavor notes. Robusta coffee, Coffea canephora. Robusta coffee is a hardier plant, well suited for lower altitudes and hotter climates, like those found in Southeast Asia and Africa. While Robusta beans are more resistant to pests and diseases, they tend to produce a stronger, more bitter cup with higher caffeine content compared to Arabica. Robusta beans are often used in blends and for espresso. Plant characteristics. Robusta plants are more robust, hence the name, growing faster and with higher yields. Flavor profile. Robusta beans have a stronger, more bitter taste with earthy, woody, or sometimes nutty flavors. They are generally less aromatic and have more caffeine than Arabica beans. Environmental conditions for growing coffee. The coffee plant has specific requirements to thrive, and its ideal growing conditions are often referred to as the coffee belt. This belt lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, encompassing parts of Central and South America, Africa, Asia, and Oceania. Optimal growing conditions. Climate. Coffee requires a tropical climate with temperatures ranging from 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 24 degrees Celsius. It needs distinct wet and dry seasons. Altitude. Arabica coffee thrives at higher elevations, where the cooler temperatures allow the beans to mature slowly, enhancing their flavor. Robusta, on the other hand, grows better at lower altitudes. Soil. Rich, well-draining volcanic soils are ideal for coffee cultivation, as they provide the necessary nutrients for growth. Water. Coffee plants need consistent rainfall, with well-distributed precipitation throughout the growing season. The life cycle of coffee plants. The coffee plant's journey begins with the planting of seeds, often in a nursery until they are strong enough to be transplanted to the field. Once planted, the coffee tree begins to grow, producing small white flowers after about 3–4 years. Once pollinated, these flowers turn into the green coffee cherries that will eventually ripen into the beans we know. Key stages of the coffee plant's life cycle. First stage is germination. Coffee seeds are planted and sprout in the nursery. Second stage is vegetative growth. The plant grows leaves and branches, becoming established. Third stage is flowering. Small white flowers bloom, releasing a fragrant aroma. Fourth stage is fruit development. After pollination, flowers give way to small, green coffee cherries. Fifth stage is maturation. Cherries ripen over the course of several months, turning red, yellow, or purple, depending on the variety. Sixth stage is harvesting. Once the cherries reach full ripeness, they are picked by hand or mechanically. Seventh and final stage is post-harvest processing. The cherries are processed to extract the beans, which are then dried and prepared for roasting. Conclusion: understanding the botanical basics of coffee is essential for appreciating its diverse flavors and the care that goes into cultivating it. From the delicate Arabica plant that thrives at high altitudes to the robust Robusta plant that endures in hot, lowland climates, coffee's botanical journey is fascinating. The next time you sip your favorite cup of coffee, you can reflect on the intricate growth cycle and environmental factors that influence its unique flavors and qualities, connecting you to the centuries-old history of this beloved plant.